Hello everybody, John12 back here again with another video, and today I bring you another Suicide Squad video. Yes, Suicide Squad is probably going to be talked around for like the next, year or so, as probably, one of the more controversial DC comic book movies to come out since, name one and you fucking talk shit about it. Nonetheless, yesterday we got some interesting set photos, and personally, for me, I don't really like making videos towards set photos because they're set photos. You don't really get the full extent of what the purpose is with whatever you're seeing in a set photo, and plus it's usually some asshole in 1,000 yards away fucking using a zoom in lens to just check out what the heck's going down, so you don't really get the full extent of how awesome whatever you're seeing is. You don't understand, there's no context to it, so that's why I don't really do set photos, and plus, people tend to get, overly exaggerated with what they're seeing and what have you. So I personally prefer not to make videos on set photos and set videos. But nonetheless, yesterday we got an interesting set photo of the Batmobile being shown in Toronto on the Suicide Squad set. And apparently there's some speculation going around because simultaneously there was some set photos and videos shown of the Joker and Harley Quinn riding in obviously that purple car that he's been driving around in a possible chase scene. So obviously speculation continues here. Batman is obviously on the hunt for the Joker, seeking justice as he always does. The Dark Knight always seeks justice, and I always like that type of shit. But nonetheless, I personally think it's awesome that Batman's in this movie in general. I mean, is it the real Batman taking down the Joker? Who the heck knows? I mean, we don't know if this is, flashback, or is this in real time, or is this I don't really know. Is this at the end of the film? Who the heck knows? Because obviously, in the movie, when you're shooting a movie, everything's not really chronologically, so we don't really know the context of the sequence, and I can't really give my speculation because I have zero idea what they're going to do with the final product, I mean, obviously we're still in the filming process of this movie, but for me personally, I'm totally hyped for this movie. I know there's been a lot of, people trying to put it in its place and trying to bring down Suicide Squad into its bare minimum, but at the end of the day, I can't really bash it because, for one, it's, a property that a lot of people don't really know about or probably even care, so it's not like it's the end of the world if this movie sucks or, if it succeeds or fails. And at the end of the day, it has a lot of going for it. I mean, you got Joker, Harley Quinn, Batman in the same movie in a live-action format. You would have never gotten that years ago, so I fucking feel awesome about just the theory that that's happening. But for me personally, I personally like what I've been seeing from the set photos. I mean, we've gotten a lot of set photos and videos from this movie. I personally feel like David Ayer, he needs to start filming some indoor scenes because, seriously, I feel like by the end of this project, we'll just be able to, put the movie together ourselves just based off set photos. I mean, we've seen so much from this movie that it's almost unnecessary at this point. It's either you need to clamp up this bitch, David Ayer, or you need to fucking get the heck out of Toronto, you need to leave this bitch, because this is getting crazy with the set photos. Although I've been liking what I'm seeing, I will admit that I've been liking what I've seen so far. I like this set photo of the Batmobile in action and what have you in Suicide Squad. I like the up close and personal shots of Killer Croc. I even like the set videos of Harley Quinn and Joker doing shit together, having a scene together. That was something that was pretty badass that I didn't really talk about before. And I even like those set photos we got yesterday, I think, of those mucky, swampy, mysterious creatures on the set of Suicide Squad, who I have zero idea what the heck they are. I've heard some speculation that maybe they're, they're monsters being controlled by Enchantress, because for those you don't know, Enchantress has supernatural abilities or what have you, so maybe that's so. The funniest explanation I got was from a comment that a person did on that specific article, which was a dude said, Suicide Squad crossover with Power Rangers confirmed. I thought that was hysterical that you would have Suicide Squad and Power Rangers together. That's I don't know. I personally thought that was hysterical. But for me personally, I like what I've been seeing. Batman and the Batmobile on Suicide Squad on the hunt for the Joker and Harley Quinn seems awesome. Is it a flashback? Is it real time? Who the heck knows? We're going to have to wait and see. Once again, movies aren't filmed chronologically, so this could be, as for all we know, like in the middle of the film, in the beginning of the film, the end of the film, the third act. Who the fuck knows? I personally don't. But I personally like what I've been seeing so far with the set photos. That being said, let's move off the Batmobile / car chase speculation and get into something that I really want to talk about that I have not really discussed in a prior video, which is obviously Jared Leto's Joker on the set of Suicide Squad. Yes, I want to say a good week ago we got some amazing set videos of the Joker, Jared Leto in action as the Joker, in comparison with Harley Quinn and what have you. And I never really made a video on it, and I just wanted to give you my, a couple minutes of my personal thoughts on the whole thing. Because I know a lot of people have been bitching, so I just want to give you my personal thoughts on it. So first off, if you've not seen it, there are set photos and videos of Jared Leto, obviously in that purple car, like, having a scene with Harley Quinn. They're having an argument, and then at the end of the day, she kills someone, and then he beats the shit out of her. That's kind of like the general gist of the sequence. And there's been a confirmation or two. Yes, Jared Leto as the Joker. This Joker will have tattoos on the face and on the body. So unfortunately, that's where they're going with it. Personally, for me, I actually was one of those nitwits that believed the rumors that, like, oh no, it wasn't, that's not official, that's a tribute. Fuck you, whoever made that rumor up, you fuckers. For me personally, I said it in my official video talking about the tattoos of the Joker. It doesn't bother me. I will admit, I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I do feel like it's the wrong way to go. I do feel that it's very unnecessary and way too on the nose. I will admit that, although some tattoos I liked, I will admit that it's just overdoing it. It's kind of like TMNT, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles reboot. It's just too on the nose, too much. It's just a little much. But I will admit that I've been liking what I have seen with Jared Leto's performance, which is the one thing that I hope and encourage a lot of you out there to remember and keep in mind, that it doesn't matter what he looks like, it matters the performance. I mean, Heath Ledger's Joker, a lot of people bitched, a lot of people didn't like it. Everybody hated the look of the Joker prior to seeing the movie, and his performance speaks for itself. I mean, he is the shit as the Joker. And Jared Leto, we already know that he can act his ass off. He's a fucking phenomenal method actor. And what I've seen in his acting abilities as the Joker in these set videos, I like what I've been seeing. He fucking kills it. He's obviously going out there. He's getting all psychotic. He has a nice groove. He has a nice, really cool movements to the way he speaks. So personally, I may not like the way he looks in the movie, but personally, at the end of the day, that doesn't really fucking matter, because you have to keep in mind that comic book characters change their appearance every freaking decade. There's always going to be a new incarnation of the character. I mean, the comic book version of the Joker has multiple different versions, so pick your fucking choosing of what you like. That's what I personally feel. And I think you should not judge Jared Leto's appearance. You should judge his performance. If his performance does not, at the end of the day, justify his look, then you can bitch. But at this point in time, I don't believe anyone has really the footing to really bitch. And for me, I'm just waiting for the final product. And I personally feel like it doesn't matter what he looks like. If the performance doesn't kill it, that's the problem. But what I've been seeing through set videos, I think Jared Leto's going to kill it as a Joker. That's just me. Let me know what you personally think in the comments section below. Let me know what you personally think about Batman showing up in Suicide Squad. Once again, the Batmobile is on the hunt for the Joker's purple, car, whatever the heck it is. Let me know what you personally think about all things Suicide Squad in the comments below. Let me know what you personally think about the set videos and photos we've been getting over the course of the last couple of weeks. And subscribe to my channel if you've not done so already. Hope you guys enjoyed. This has been John 12.